आपकी क्या भूमिका होगी? क्या आप भी इनकी तरह डर के रहेंगे?
इस परिस्थिति में आपकी क्या प्रतिक्रिया होगी? क्या आप भी मेरी तरह डर कर बैठ जाएंगे या इसके खिलाफ कोई कदम उठाएंगे? आपके जो भी सुझाव हों, जो भी प्रतिक्रिया हो, निसंकोच होकर हमें लिखें। हमें आपके पत्रों का इंतजार है। और हाँ, भूलिएगा नहीं, खत जरूर लिखिएगा।
Requirement of all the examinations that candidates are not expected to leave any identification mark through which their copy can be identified, because if such a mark is detected, it can lead to some kind of punishment. But this can lead to disqualification. Then the questions, descriptive type of questions.
Good morning, friends, and welcome to the teleconferencing session of School of Agriculture. This session is meant for the PG Diploma in Food Safety and Quality Management. I welcome all the counselors and the students, please. And today, we'll be covering the induction to the program, because we started the online program, but many of the students are not able to access the online material. So we'll start with the induction, and then we will also cover our first course, Introduction to Food Science. First, I will start with the how to see the program at your computer through education broadcast, e-broadcast. We have already sent you the email, but again I will repeat the process. That the first thing is you have to go to ignoonline.ac.in. If you see the screen, you will get this type of platform. This is the common platform which we use when we go to the www.ignoonline.ac.in. I think most of the students are familiar with this one. The next step is you select the education broadcast. The IGNOU Online had the eGyan Kosh, virtual class, education broadcast and Sakshat. So to view the program, we have to select the education broadcast link place. Once you will click it, you will go further. Remember, for online access, we normally do the virtual class, which we'll explain later. Then, for viewing the program, this bar, if it is not activated in your computer, then you will get a yellow bar at the top of the window, and you have to click it. Left click, and you have to run the active X control. and then window will appear and you can click the run button onto this. After this, you can select the channel. From this broadcast channel, you can select Gyan Darshan 1, or you can select this present channel also. And then you can see the program. Now, if you want to see the program in the flash, then you have to click on the flash button, and then this will be download and it will install the flash. So the subsequent steps are mentioned, that how to install the flash. So you agree and install the button. This will be there, and then this the flash player will be, you will get the yellow bar at the top of the window, and then you will install the active control. Again you will put it install, you will click the run button, and we have to wait till the green bar is moving. The flash is installed, and then you can watch the education broadcast, and you can see the webcasting facility on the window media player or flash control. We had made this email to most of the students. I think now you are able to watch the program on your own computer. So this was the first is there. Then next is, I assume that many of the students are familiar with these facilities, but most of the students are also not familiar with the online access to the material. So I will take one by one step and go. Now in this case, what we have to do is, like an earlier one we did the education broadcast, now we have to do the virtual class. So once you do we have to open the website by ignoonline.ac.in. Then we have to click to the virtual class. The next step is, we have to select our program. Now for School of Agriculture, the SAFE is the platform which we have given you and which I am showing you. I am showing you simultaneously. This is you can see, you put your login like as a dummy I am putting. We have given a name, SAFE, and we have given the password. Then you will be able to, it will ask your registration number also. So the students have to put the registration number. Now for this case, we have put so you can select this. You have to put your password. I will again repeat it. SAFE, then SAFE, and the registration number is 1 2 3 4 5 6. So if you put the wrong, it will not take. Now you see the access has been given to this. I was putting the wrong number, so this was not getting the thing. Now this is you will come, and then you will come to this screen, and which I have shown you that you put your this and password. Many of the students, they are not able to go further, either they are not able to remember their login or their password. And once you will submit it, then this will go to further. Now some of the students are facing problem. What we have to do is, we have to go for the pop-up setting is there. How we have to go to the pop-up setting? You can see this. I will again demonstrate it. That is, at this place the tools are there, and then we have to allow the tools. With the tools, pop-up setting we have to do, and this will be done. Now you can see pop-up blocker and then the block setting, pop-up block setting. Then you select this, and then we have to enter the our www.ignoonlineac.in. This address once we'll save it, and then we will close it, and we will get the allow the site. So this pop-up setting we have to do, right? The next step is we have to close the window and we will come it. So this is the screen. Then we will have to enter the login, our password, and then the registration number it will ask, right? You can see the registration number is for the 1 2 3 4 5. For each student we have already given the registration number, so you can select, and you can at times it can also ask the PIN code or second verification, so you have to give it for randomly. By default this will be the announcement page will be there. I will again do it for you. That is, we enter as a this, then we will do the enter, then we will registration number. You can see this pop-up setting we have to do in this case also. You can see save, then save, enter the registration number, you can see this is the site, we will get it. Our announcement page will be the is there. So we have made the announcement, interactive teleconferencing. About this message we have already given you. Now you can see what are the different features into this. I will explain one by one. The first thing is you have to open to the program guide, right? So you can download the program guide by clicking it at this place. You see, I'll explain. This is the program guide. So you click it and this will open the program guide. To save the time, I have already downloaded the program guide. So this is the program guide where you will get all the information about the program. That is about the university, you can see. Then type of the university rules. Then about the School of Agriculture, and then about the PG diploma in food safety, like what is the program structure, and in each program, in each course, what are the units. Those details have been given to here. Similarly, the project report. So my request will be kindly go through the program guide very properly. Even the project report topics all have been given in this program guide. All the students are requested to go through the program guide properly. It also gives the what will the pattern of examination. There will be weightage of 70% weightage will be for the term and examination, and for the 30% weightage will be for the assignments. Similarly, there will be guided experiments and there will be unguided experiments will be there. And then what is the pass percentage? So those details are given, and even the consolidated mark sheet, that how it will be prepared, pass percentage, those details are already given. Examination fees, you can submit the exams for this will be, you may have to submit the form between 1st September to 30th September. So remember the date. So this gives you the complete information about the this. Now, so this is the program guide. So you have to go through the program guide very properly. Now let us see what is the next step. So you can download the program guide and you can see the program guide. The announcement page you have already seen, program guide also you have seen. Now this is the discussion forum. You can see the discussion forum. How it is to be used, I will explain again. Now program guide we already explained. Now discussion forum. Now in this you can post the message. I can see there are certain messages are there. As a coordinator we are not able to respond, but now because this is a continuously experiential learning for me also, we will be responding to the queries whenever there will be some message will be posted, and among the students also you can discuss the things, discuss the topic or anything you can see. So like any topic you can write the contents, and then even you can download the file also, and you can submit it and you can reset it. So this is about the discussion forum. The students can have a good discussion on the subject, right? And I as a coordinator assure you that you will be getting the continuously, we will be following up and giving the response. So you can see the new discussion you can start, you can load the file also into this is there. Now next is about your schedule, that is your calendar. You can fix your own task, the schedule or whatever announcement is there, it will be there. Let's see, I will show you discussion forum, and then announcement we already explained to you, and this is the calendar. Look, today is the Tuesday. Your task is to view this program or whatever your task you have kept. So you can fix your task, your schedule, and it can be there, right? Next we come you can task and schedule for your online classes. Now you can also have my task also. See the next, you can schedule your things. I will show you how. Next is my task. Weekly basis, for next week you can set up your task, you can add the new task from date wise. This is, you can view, you can set up the thing. You can add the new task into this. The next is my profile, my portfolio. Look, now this is my portfolio. This is your own personal page. You can see, because this is a safe we have created, the enrollment number, address, the students can see. Your own personal information will be there. Then see at the bottom, you can see the personal information is already there. The course details will be given at this place. Like this one is slightly wrong, but the course detail will be there like this. Then counseling schedule, assignment status, this will be prepared. We will revise it. There has been mixture, some confusion that our second program, agriculture policy data, has been put into this. So this is the then you can go back to this. Then you can see my progress. It will be also prepared for you. Then assignments. You can select the new assignment whenever you want to try. For each course, suppose you want to take course 4. So if it is already saved, then you have to come to the selected, like this one is the course. Now which assignments you are doing, objective type or short essay type, both the types will be there. Like we start with the short essay type, then the questions will be there, and then when you have to write the answer, you have to click it, and then within the space you will get all the thing, you can update it, and but once you submit the thing, then you cannot change the answer. So this is the way that we do the assignments, right? So you can see the course 4. Then you can also see my class group. This is the list of the students, of online students which are registered here with this program. Now there are certain students, those who have submitted the applications at our regional centers, will be uploading their data also. We have requested them to send the registration form, I think, which they will be filling, right? So you can see your class group, and then it is there. Then you can also see about your teachers, the guest, and we will be also getting some other counselors. Those faculty members, those who want to act as a counselor, they can send us the request and we will process them. Similarly, about the project also, you can submit the things. So this is about in a brief about the like personal information, your assignments, class group. So this is the thing. Then you come to so this is your profile, personal information. You can see, you can edit this information also. Now this is the course details. I have already explained to you. In the assignments, you have to first select a new assignment of which course you are going to do it, right? Then next is, if you have already saved the assignment, then you have to go to the save assignment. Then you have to select the course, and then you have to select type of the assignment, objective type or short type. Answers are there, and then you have to click the answer. You will get the space to write, and then you have to submit the assignment. After submission, you cannot change, but with the updation, you can always keep on updating this thing, right? So this is about The class group we have already explained to you. You can link it. About teachers and about the project work we have also. Now the email facilities. I will show you that how the email facilities are there. You can inbox, you can send the email to among yourselves. The students can send them. Like you click it on the email. This is the inbox. So we have sent the 3, but through this you can send it to all the complete group. You can send the email. Similarly, you can do the chatting and then you can log out. Now then is the course material. Look, this course material is placed here, and then you can see the course 1. This is the study material which you can give the access to. This will be there. So after the email you can talk to the different persons in the, and on the left panel you can find your e-contacts, and we can also select the like this is the instrumentation in food analysis, then the objectives. So the complete details are there. We can search it also by putting the word. We can make the bookmarks also, and we can also have my notes also. So that way all these things have been explained. Now this I shall be emailing the tutorial which have been prepared by our e-Gyan coach, particularly Sushmita Das. I'll be sending it to all the students who are enrolled and to the counselors also. So this is in brief about that, how do you access and do the thing. Now I'll start with if there are certain questions or queries, the students are requested to please send us to the email. Now I will start with the second component of this program, that is this postgraduate diploma in food safety and quality management. I have already explained that kindly refer to the program guide, and then on the online you will get the information on ignoonlineac.in. Please remember to fill your examination form in September, and the project report details will be given. We explained to you that there are total 8 courses, and there are theory basis courses, 4 theory based courses, 1 integrated, and there are 3 practical is there. This list is already with most of the students and they know. How much of counseling will be done? Total theory counseling will be around 20 sessions, but the most of the laboratories which were requesting them for study centers, they are reluctant to do the theory counseling. So we have tried to cover the counseling through our e-Gyan course or through this type of teleconferencing. We will increase the number of sessions of 1 hour, say around 40 we will try to cover, and then practical sessions we will be having around 60 practical session into this will be there. Now examination, I mentioned the term and examination will be 70% weightage is for your term and examination, and that will be in the December, and mostly it will be you have to write the paper. The assignments are there, 30% weightage is for the assignments, and for the practicals we have the term and guided experiments 70% weightage, and unguided experiments 30% weightage. 75% attendance is compulsory for the practical counseling is there. Now I will take to the introduction to this first course, Food Fundamentals and Chemistry. It has 4 blocks: Introduction to Food Science, Food Chemistry, Chemical Testing, and Food Processing and Preservation. And today we will be taking the first block, Introduction to Food Science. Now, this block has 4 units, so you will be able to comprehend the issues related to food basics, food from plant sources, food from animal sources, and other foods is there. Now, if you see the first unit, the food basics, it covers the general information, then food constituents, food and its function, source of nutrients, consumption trends, and food processing policy. These are the main components are there. Now, in the general portion, there are 15 food groups. The 9 are from the plant origin, and then the 4 are from the animal origin, and 2 are from plant and animal. The food chain feeding relation between different species in an ecological community have been explained with the diagram. And this food chain, the way we survive, it is also one of the reasons for the foodborne diseases into the system. And that's why the food safety issue becomes very important into the system. Now, food safety started since the civilization. Beginning of civilization, people were concerned about the quality and safety. In 1202, King John of England proclaimed the first English food law. The food safety issues have become major source of friction in international trade. Now, agriculture and food items are becoming increasingly subjected to non-tarific barriers like SPS regulation related to trade flow. So that's why the food safety issues have become important issues are there. Then the major components are food constituents. We know the important constituents are moisture, carbohydrates, proteins, lipids, vitamins, and minerals. The moisture is the important for the storage, packaging, processing is there. And water is in 2 forms, free form and the bound water, it is there. Now, like the perishables commodities, they have the higher percentage of water, like examples is fruit and vegetables, milk, the 9 to 19% is the water. The other constituents are carbohydrates, proteins, vitamins, minerals, and phytochemicals are there. Now, carbohydrates, we all know, they are the carbon, hydrogen, oxygen. We also call them hydrates of carbon. And there are 3 main groups: monosaccharides, having this like pentoses, hexose, glucose is there. Then oligosaccharides, 2 to 8, the sucrose, then lactose. These are the examples of oligosaccharides. We very focus is the disaccharides, then the polysaccharides, starch and cellulose. You can see the glucose chain. So malt is shown here, then sucrose is shown here, then these are the cellulose structure, then the starch chain. So these are I think all the students will be able to refresh these are the carbohydrates are there, because they are major source of the energy is there, and all the food items contains, except fat, they contains is good percentage of the carbohydrates. Then proteins, we know proteins are made of amino acids, organic acid with amino group. We call them as primary, secondary, tertiary, and then quaternary. So you can see this secondary, then coming to the tertiary, and then the quaternary structure of the proteins, right? They are the building blocks are there. Lipids, they are the good source of the energy. They are substances soluble in organic solvents. Normally we call them as fatty acids, triglyceride, phospholipids, cholesterol. These are the lipids are there. Then vitamins, the good source of the fruits and vegetables are rich source of vitamins, and that's why they are known as the protective foods also. You can see vitamin A, B1 is in the carrot, then similarly B2 is in banana, in green vegetables. So this is vitamin C is in amla, then cabbage and tomatoes. Similarly it is there. So now minerals, there are macro minerals like calcium, phosphorus, potassium, then magnesium, sulfur. Then the micro minerals like chromium, cobalt, copper, they are also required in nutrition, particularly for carrying out the digestion process. Enzymatic reactions are required. Then the food has the function. We know there are three main functions: physiological function, psychological function, and social. Physiological functions, that is, they give the energy. Then the body building function, regulation of body process, and protection function is there. Psychological function, it gives lot of satisfaction. And social, when we have to get together, a type of feast, like you must have observed, particularly like during the recently concluded Ram Navami function, the feasts are organized there. Now nutrients, we know that carbohydrates, proteins, fat, we can classify the groups foods into the foods which are rich in carbohydrates, foods which are rich in protein, foods which are rich in fat, and then in vitamins and minerals. The other way of classification of the is by production, processing, distribution, and marketing is there. Now what is the status of the food processing industry? We all know that this is known as one of the sunrise industry. It is one of the priority sectors because it provides vital linkages and synergies between industry and agriculture, remunerative price to the farmers, and it also minimizes pre and post harvest losses. It's mainly it handles the problem of surpluses and ensures that there is no unfavorable price to the farmers, increases productivity, and it is quite employment intensive at small scale level is there. It generates about 14 million direct and 36 million indirect employment, and you can say if 1% growth in the sector will increase about 5 lakhs direct and 15 lakhs indirect employment into the sector. But we know that level of processing in our country is very less. Fruit and vegetable, it is around 2.2%, and milk and milk products in organized sector it is only 15%, and in meat 21%. So value addition is around 8% is there. Now the target by 2010, fruit and vegetable has to go by 4%, milk and milk products from 15 to 20, meat to 28%, total value addition from 8 to 10%. Similarly, in 2015, we have to triple the size of the processed food. Level of processing is to increase from 6 to 20, value addition to 35%. In global trade, 1.5 to 3%, and the share of value added products in food consumption from 16 to 15% is there. There are a lot of policy interventions which has taken place. The national food processing policy has come. There is a complete de-licensing has taken place, and good tax rebates are also there. Like particularly other include food technology institution. There are plan schemes have been emphasized, and the food safety, the last year was taken as the food safety year also. Mega food parks is one of the new scheme. cold chain, value addition and preservation is there. Then retail revolution is going to make a lot of change into the process is there. Similarly, the other schemes with the help of Horticulture Board, APIDA, the sector is in the growing. But what is the drivers for growth? Particularly growing urbanization, increasing number of working women, the purchasing power and disposable income. So you can see the people are going for the nutritious and health food is there. Similarly, the trend for the fast and convenient foods is also there, and there is a demand in the domestic and international market. But what are the constants for the growth for the food processing industry? Particularly suitable infrastructure is not there in terms of cold storage, transportation, warehousing. That's why the government is giving lot of emphasis on mega food parks and these type of facilities. Similarly, lack of adequate quality control and testing infrastructure is not there. The particularly inefficient supply chain and a lot of middleman is there. The packaging cost is also high. Then the people are the affordability and culture preference of fresh food is one of the reason in our country for this. Now, if you see the keywords which maybe you have to see, the functional foods, organic foods, genetic modified food. Those who are from the food industry, they are well aware, but those who are from the other disciplines, they are kindly requested to go to. Then we come to the second unit, food from the plant sources. This has mainly cereals, legumes, oilseeds and horticulture crops. So this unit is there, and normally we have covered the structure, then the composition about this, then the primary, secondary and tertiary, then the horticulture crops, and then the food from the cereals are there. Legumes, we know the pulses are the main sources of protein, and they are 2 to 3 times rich in proteins than the cereal grains. That's why the pulses are also known as the poor man's meat. They contains the essentially amino acids, but they are deficient in tryptophan, methionine and cysteine. But once we take the cereal and pulses together, they are the good source. They contains the starch also, and oligosaccharides, raffinose is there. The fat component is less into this. Minerals and vitamins are there. They also help in the lowering the blood cholesterol, and for diabetic patients also it is good. But then we cannot increase the quantity because they contain some anti-nutritional factors. Protease inhibitor, particularly like soybean trypsin inhibitor, but these can be neutralized by soaking in water or by some process treatments are there. So this is about the legumes. Then about the oil seeds, we know there are two groups mainly, edible and non-edible. Variation in fatty acids will give different properties, and that's why we find some fats are hard, some are soft and other thing. Then the processing details are also there into there. We know our country is because of our variety of temperate, tropical and subtropical. So we have fruits and vegetables grown in India, and we are the second largest producers of fruit and vegetables, with 50 million tons of fruits and 90 million tons of vegetables. And we are having around 10% and 15% of the world's production is there. But the main problem in horticulture sector, as we all know, is the wastage due to poor post-harvest management and very low quantum of processing. So these two aspects we have to take into horticulture, that is post-harvest management, and the level of processing has to increase. Like in fruit and vegetable, there are about 6,000 units, and out of the most of the units are in the small scale industries there, and most of the production is there, it is exported is there. So you can see the keywords, the unit operations, particularly in the cereals and legumes milling, those things are there. Then anti-nutritional factors associated with the legumes, then the plasticity, these are the things are there. Then the foods of animal origins are there. In this, meat and meat products, egg and egg products, milk and milk products, fish and fishery. Then meat products, they are important because they are good source of proteins, minerals and vitamins. So they are the bodybuilding and protective foods. Both the things are there into this. And within the meat, if you see the component, we have in three components: livestock, poultry, and meat. But these meat group people, meat products zone group, is also about the food safety components are very important into there. Similarly, in the egg products also, you can see the egg quality, then processing, spoilage is there, but the good source of is there. In egg quality, the egg size, shell conditions, then how do you control for good quality, what are the temperatures is to be kept into so we can preserve the eggs, the methods are given into this. Similarly, in the milk, it is covered the clean milk production, milk processing, dairy plant sanitation program is there. And the last unit is the other foods, comfort foods, health foods are there. So this, I conclude with this. So in this session, we have covered to the induction to the program. So the students, my request is kindly access the material, and we will be responding to you all on the discussion forum and all the things. And we have already covered the first block of the first test. Tomorrow also morning we have a session where we have invited the expert from the Food Safety and Standard Authority, and we will be sharing about the food laws. So kindly attend to that session also, and do send us the email, your feedback to us. Thank you very much for attending the session.